Hello everyone and welcome back to No Man's Land. It is an early start for us today because we need to get the wheat done. Now, we're not going to be earning very much money during the episode. You will notice that per hour our money is not going up as much. That is actually because we have run out of manure. So we've run out of manure and also water in the lemon one as well. So they're not going to be producing. Now this is obviously not very good, but it appears that we just aren't producing enough manure to actually keep them going. So what I'm going to have to do is buy a load of manure, massive amount, which I will of course super strength in because it will take far too long otherwise. Now, my plan is, if we can get 100,000 litres, because we've already delivered the first trailer, they came and picked it up, emptied it and dropped the trailer back. So if we can get ourselves 100,000 from this field and the other field, I'm hoping we can, should be possible, given what we made last time. In fact, we have 3 fields. Oh yeah, 3 fields. Then what we will do is we will make WCS, whole crop silage, with whatever's left over. Now, WCS is not the most profitable of the silage types. Maize silage is the most profitable, unsurprisingly. But WCS means that we can turn something fairly inexpensive, wheat that is, into something more valuable. Something that we can feed our cows as well, which is great because we've got a pit right next to the cows with absolutely nothing in, and as you know we've got a load of grass silage over at the other pit. That's a long way away, and we can't actually put silage into that pen very easily. We really need to upgrade the pen, to be honest. That way we can have more cows, which is good, because more cows would give us more manure, more milk. And also we could probably drive in some of our trailers and actually drop off silage, which would be really useful. Now, you may be wondering why there are weeds in this field when I told you that I had weeded it. I did, but what I did was I got the weeder going at the exact same time I was seeding, and because I seeded the headlands last, they weren't weeded, because the weeder doesn't act like herbicide. It doesn't stop weeds from appearing in the future. So what has actually happened is we've ended up with weeds that have grown in the headlands because they were done afterwards. This is a little bit annoying because obviously taking a hit in this area, but it's only roughly 2 headlands that's got weeds in. The rest of it is weed free. Possibly 3 headlands looking at the bottom. Yeah, I think this bottom section down here, ooh, that's quite a lot. But the rest of it you can see is clear. Now, we spent a lot of time harvesting last time, so I do really want to try and fly through this. What I'll do is I'll get this guy full up. As soon as he's full, I will come back and we'll do a time lapse. So I'll see you in a minute when I'm full and ready to empty. Okay, we're not actually full, but I decided it would be good to empty now because we're close to it. So we'll put this in. As we know, 30,000 litres in that. I think 30. Yes? 30. So we need to fill that up 3 times and have 10k left in the tank, and that will be us completed. So I'm really hopeful that this will work. This field over here, honestly, I think it was a good idea in terms of story. In terms of execution, that field is a real pain in the butt because it's tricky for me to record. It can be done, but it's not easy. So, we're now going to start a little time lapse where we try and get this field done as quickly as possible. See you in a minute.
feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. Things turn around, didn't ever think they could. I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of good. Settled in the world, like everything is new. Stepped on a path that led me straight to you. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
Okay, so we've done pretty well. What I need to do now is I need to take a headland off of here. Now, this field is going to be easier for doing WCS, which is why I'm actually going to move on to the field in the trees as the next field. But the header for the forage harvester actually picks up grass as well. We've used it before to mow grass. So because of that, if I have the header on near to the grass, it's going to start filling up whatever trailer I've got with grass, and then WCS, and then grass, and then WCS. It's just going to keep flicking back and forth. So I think it's going to be better if I just take a headland off, because then we won't have to have the header turned on when we're near the grass at all. And that seems like a much better idea to me, at least. So we'll just take a quick headland off. This might be enough to fill the harvester as well, doing this headland. Yeah, so we've emptied out once into the large trailer, so that's 30,000 litres in there. So we need another 70,000. I'm not sure what we've actually got in the auger wagon at the moment. In here, it's looking like we're going to finish with maybe a full grain tank, which is 11,000, I think. So we'll have another 11,000 to put into that trailer, at least, plus what we've got in the auger wagon, which we'll find out in a sec. So the field in the trees, like I said, it's a bit of a nightmare for recording. It is possible, but it's just difficult. On top of that, I think you guys have probably seen me do enough wheat harvesting. This will be the second episode now of just wheat harvesting. Admittedly, last time I managed to break it up with a bit of baling, which reminds me we've got a hell of a lot of baling to do, but that massive amount of baling will bring us some more income, which is good, because obviously we need it. So I'm going to get these headlands done, and then we'll see how much we've got in the auger wagon. Okay, doing the headland didn't really work because I actually filled up completely just over there where you can see that little blank spot. But it is done. We've got a headland that'll make doing the WCS easier. And we have 26,055. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this guy over to the other field, then I'll come back and pick up the harvester, and I'm going to harvest that field over there. I am fairly confident we can hit the 100,000 from this field, but I'm not 100% certain. Let's see how it goes though. I'll probably put in a little couple of small shots of me doing the harvesting, but in general it's all going to be done off camera because I really hope that the bigger part of this episode will be able to be the WCS. So, see you very soon. Right then, the good news is that we finished the field in the woods and we managed to put another 30,000 into the trailer. Bad news is we need 10,000 to fill that trailer, and we've only got 2,746 in here at the moment. So, as much as I wanted to use this for WCS, I'm going to have to use at least some of it to get ourselves to the magic 200,000 mark. That is very, very annoying. But hopefully we don't have to take too much of the crop to actually get there, and we can have a little bit left over to do at least a little bit. We can start filling the pit. We don't have to actually cover it over, because we have loads and loads of wheat seeds, and I have no real plan right now about what we should plant. Obviously I want to do soybeans and canola because they make so much money, but apart from that, I don't really have any thoughts about what we should plant. But yeah, I think if we were to plant another 2 fields of wheat, maybe this one and the other one by the cowshed possibly. I don't think we should do the big one in front of us. That's a bit much, I think. But we could do this field and the one next to the cowshed, and try and we can then get some WCS from that. We can basically just plant it for the purpose of turning into whole crop silage. Now the good thing is, I need to do a test, but I think we can make whole crop silage without needing to wait for it to become harvestable. I think you can do it in the last green stage, but I need to double check that. I think I did read the Maize Plus manual before to try and find this out, and I couldn't really find anything, and YouTube and Google were coming up quite empty, surprisingly enough. So what I'll have to do is I'll just have to do a test when I get to the point where the wheat is in its final growth stage. I can do a test without saving just to see if it's harvestable. That's probably the best thing to do. Right, now in terms of 10,000 litres, I thought we would fill up more quickly. We're actually taking more out of this crop than I was hoping for. But we are almost there. I would really like to fill up quickly. Regarding the baling, because we just have so much baling to do, I think what I'm going to do is make some silly 20,000 litre bales and just get all the baling done off camera, because this is going to take forever. Even with the auto-load trailer, it would still take a very long time to do all these bales, so yeah, I think 20,000 litre bales with the auto-load trailer, I can get them made off camera. I will probably not sell them. Most likely I'll keep the selling, and we can do that at the start of the next episode. Now, gotta get ourselves to 10,000. Come on. There we go, 10,000 litres. So, what we'll do is we'll go and put this into the auger wagon. In fact, we'll bring the auger wagon closer to him, I think that makes more sense. So, switch you off. You're not going to be needed today, because now we get to do something exciting instead. So, come on. I mean, I knew that this guy was too heavy for us, but I decided to use it anyway. Now, we did get just over 10,000 litres, that's fine. I think it's something like 16 litres extra. We'll stick that into the selling station. Don't expect much money though. It's going to be a very small amount of money for 16 litres or whatever it was. But look at this, we've got straw absolutely everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And we need to get these fields cleared so that we can then actually start doing the next crop, whatever it is. Oh, 10 litres, even better. So, we'll find out exactly how much money 10 litres makes us in a moment. But it's not going to be a large amount. So, let's put in our 10,000. And that will be the contract finished. They'll come and collect this later, I expect. Doubt they're going to bring it now. There we go, so that's full. And let's just pop 10,000 litres into here, like I said. Or 10 litres, sorry. Let's see. Will it even register? Will it think it's so low it can't sell it? 2 euros. Awesome. Okay, well, this guy here is now finished with. That's good news. So, I will get everything prepared, I'll return that, and we can move on to... we can move on to actually doing some whole crop silage. Okay, so I have attached the trailer. It should all work perfectly. That's what I'm hoping, anyway. Oh, it might do if I actually put out the pipe. Maybe not. He doesn't seem to like that trailer. Okay. Right, well in that case, let's just... let's back up a little. I can drop that off. It looks like he's got something in though, which is slightly odd. So just come here. Let me grab this guy. Put him onto that trailer, and we'll put him on a follow me course. And then everything should be okay, I hope. I'm pretty sure it's just got something to do with the distance he is away. So, can you find him? No. It's a bit closer. No. Oh, this is ridiculous. Right, let me fix this. Okay, so this should work perfectly fine now. There we go, it's all going in. Lovely. So, as I said, not going to get much from here. But I wasn't expecting to get much, so I'm not too worried. What's more important is that we plant wheat again using all of the many seeds that we have, and then we'll be able to make a lot more. So we're not going to cover the bunker over, I have already said that. I think what we'll do is we'll do this as a very quick time lapse. It's not going to take long, but yeah, let's whiz through the field very quickly. Okay, so everything done. Now the interesting thing is, we would not have made this much in wheat if we'd harvested that field. We only got 55,000 from the complete field over there, and that's enormous. So I need to check exactly what the price difference is. So if we have a quick look here, whole crop fresh, nope. Whole crop silage. Whole crop silage. Why can I not find whole crop silage? Maybe I'm being very silly. Ah, WCS fermented. 400 at the biogas plant, okay. And wheat, 420. So we're going to make more money by turning wheat into whole crop silage than we would if we harvested wheat. It's very interesting. That could be an interesting way of making a lot more money very quickly. Well, as I said, I am now going to spend the next few hours off camera making straw bales, because I think we've seen enough of that and we don't need to see any more. Yes. So, for now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.